Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Sammy. In today's video, I'm going to give you my progress update on 3.27, the new Keepers of the Flame League. I'm having a ton of fun, so I'm going to give you a little update on my build, my league starter, where I am at this point. I haven't really had a lot of time to play. IRL's gotten in the way, but we have made some progress. So I'm going to give you an update on that and also my first take on Keepers of the Flame. And I also want to update you on my new streaming schedule, which it's been a while since I've locked down an actual schedule. We kind of been flying by the seat of our pants. And a lot of the people in my community have said, you know, it would be nice to know what your schedule is from a streaming perspective. So we're going to do a little update on both, and hopefully you'll stick around. All right, so for 3.27, I chose to go a way that I've never done before, and that is typically I play or league start with the build that I want to play with the whole league. But this league, I've started with a very easy to level, easy to build, not very heavy intensive as far as currency. Really, it's a cheap build and it does all the content. Now we can discuss or debate whether or not the one-on-one damage is debatable, but I've chosen to play Righteous Fire, and I chose it because, like I said, it's cheap to get up and running, and it could do basically everything in the game and maps, get your Atlas tree set up. And again, it's cheap to run. So I thought I would do Righteous Fire, get to maps as quickly as possible, try to do some farming of currency, and then we'll get into a build that I want to play. So we literally have, I got a day and an hour into this character, and we'll take the hour away because I do AFK a lot while I'm campaigning and looking at the gear. So we got a day in as far as game time on this character. We hit level 73. I've done 3 of the labs, so I got 3. I just missing my 4th one, and my tree is looking really good. And for those of you that are playing Righteous Fire, there's only one person you should be looking, at least that's who I've used, and that's Pox. Pox has a website. He basically holds your hand and literally tells you everything about how to build this character, how to craft the weapons. So I literally have carbon copied his passive tree, but it's been a fun build. We finally, I've gotten it to a point where it's very stable right now. I'm currently I'm doing tier 7s and tier 8s, tier 6s. Obviously, you're not getting all the maps that you need to do, so there's a lot of duplication and running the same maps 3 times over to get. But I'm 25 in so far on the objectives. I don't have any stones, but we're progressing very nicely. And I do want to mention one of the amazing things in 3.27, and that is this Genesis tree. It is what an addition from a crafting spot, like a crafting perspective. Just this one will get you equipment, this one will get you unique items, these branches will get you currency, and these will get you graft items. Just unbelievable addition to Path of Exile 1. I'm really having a blast with it. And just to give you a taste, not that this is earth shattering, but these are some of the gear, and I kept them on purpose just to show you what is getting produced. And again, it's still early for me, so these aren't super Gucci, but again, this is some of the gear that you can get from the Genesis tree. What a amazing addition. I was a little bit suspect in the beginning, but now that I've put and I'll show you my gear while I'm talking, while we put everything together here, It's coming along really, really nice. The sustainability, like not dying that much or at all. I haven't died in a while, actually. But it's really nice. I got 4,600 life, 305 ES, and we're just banging out maps. So hopefully we can churn these maps, get the Atlas done, and get into some serious grinding. But that is my update so far. Level 83, 1 day of game time play on this character, so things are going very smoothly. All right, so I wanted to give an update on my streaming schedule because it has been very, very hit and miss lately, and there's a number of reasons why that's the case. But if you are part of my community, you know that streaming is a core component of my content, along with my YouTube channel. Now, both have been suffering greatly over the last month and a half. Some of that has to do with just there wasn't a lot to talk about, and I'm just not going to create content for the sake of creating content. But I did want to just put in stone what my streaming schedule is going to be, set it in stone. This way, if you care or if you're interested, you'll know what it's going to be. And that is the following. So Monday to Thursday, I will commit to a stream starting at between 7 and 7:30. And I'm going to try to get 4 to 5 hour streams every evening. That is Eastern Standard Time, and that is PM, not AM. So between 7 and 7:30, let's say 7:30 PM. And if I get on earlier, I get on earlier. 7:30 PM for at least 4 to 5 hours every night. That is Monday to Thursday. I cannot commit Friday to Sunday because of IRL. But that's not to say that there may be an impromptu stream between Friday and Sunday. But set in stone is Monday to Thursday, 7:30 PM for 4 to 5 hours every evening. That is going to be my streaming schedule. And if you're not aware, I stream live on Twitch and on YouTube. The channel name is right here, SamyCaps, both channels. So I'd love to have you, love to stop by. If you're playing Path of Exile 2, when the new league comes out in December for POE 2, right now we're playing POE 1, and I'm having a blast. And I also did want to mention another thing, and that is that I may I may mix in other games in between POE 1 and POE 2, just to give me the flexibility. If a league doesn't hit and I don't play it as long, and the next, so for example, 3.27 is now, POE 204 doesn't come till December. If by some chance I stop playing 3.27, I don't want to not stream, so I will sprinkle the odd game outside of Path of Exile here and there. Now, right now, I have to say, this one is piquing my interest. I dabbled in it when they did the server slam over the weekend, a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I really enjoyed it. So this may be sprinkled into my live streams if we stop playing 3.27 a lot earlier. So we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to mention that I am going to sprinkle in an odd game here or there between Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2. All right, everybody. Well, that is my update for my progress so far in 3.27 and my schedule for my live streams. I hope you can come by and say hello. I'd love to say hello right back. And for those of you that are watching this video, thank you so much. If you can like the video, comment on the video, it'll just churn the algorithm for YouTube, because YouTube is a sticky MFer with the algorithm. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, it would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to support my content and my channel. And it also will get it out to more eyes, which means we can have more discussions and debates. I read all the comments. I don't comment or reply to all of them, but I do reply to as many as I can. So hit that subscriber button. I would really appreciate the support. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. The opinions expressed in this video are mine and solely mine. Healthy debate is always encouraged. Hate is never welcomed. So get over it.